We now return to Let's Play Nebuchadnezzar. Just occurred to me. I need to put this down. That's what I thought. It takes those. So we are actually going to just shut all this down. I have no reason to get these to the next level anyway, just yet. So rather than waste all of these people that I actually need to get me further along, we're just going to instead use them to better effect. And the same can go for these guys. Although it wouldn't hurt to prime the pump and have a little bit of barley so that I can get started on that immediately. But whatever. We will give it a wait for a minute. And I moved one of these over here. That way I can actually have another distributor because I need another market specifically to be distributing here. So the whole thing that I did here, you were unnecessary because now I can just have you here grabbing the beer and moving along. I'm still going to have this be part of it and just have a big collector because that helps. And it also would help me later when I need to come and grab some. I can just grab from here. Eventually I may want to do something right there, but since I don't have it set up right now, I'm not going to. And we may not end up having enough people for me to do so. So, now I have to determine what I'm going to do about this production of jewelry. I can have it come in here and just set up a road here and basically have it brought over here where it could be manufactured. I can set up a large manufacturing center here for the tablets and the jewelry and holding on to papyrus and just have it come in from this direction, which seems pretty good to me because it means less faffing around over here. And then this will be my wood comes in and is brought over here, and then we'll put a wood platform here that we then have furniture makers. And yes, so that is, I just determined that right now that is exactly what we're doing. That makes a lot more sense to me and is a lot less of a hassle. So I need distributor, standard market. You will be here. Now to make this work, what exactly do we need to distribute? You are not distributing those things, those are handled here. All we need you to distribute then would be these two things, which means all I need there is then a warehouse, which, I mean, why not here? I could have this bumped out. Trying real hard. So that pollution is underneath, but if I put anything here, that pollution's going to get higher. So what can I do here instead? We will need a priest quarter. So why don't I put that there as a blocker? And then we also need that library, right? So there you go. Those two right there, I don't have to do anything fuddling with this crap. And what I should at least have this here because papyrus can come in directly from here and sit here. Let's get that down. And we will have papyrus come in. Yeah. And then we will have the port right there. And realistically speaking, I don't have to have a road connecting it, but I will, just in case I want to sell something. In fact, is that within, I should look at that, it is. So we got a thing here where these ports don't specify. Any port in a storm is going to sell. So if a boat comes here, because we are selling fish, boat comes here and decides, hey, this is closer, although it shouldn't, unless it comes up this direction. But I think they all start coming in from this direction. But that may only be because I had the port here. My concern is just that they come here for the fish, stealing from a place I actually need it when we are stockpiling it here to sell. So you can see my concern. I guess we will only find out as we go. Yeah, so this road is actually unnecessary because, again, we don't have connection to road. It just drops it off in a nearby place. So we can at least get rid of that. Potentially opening up another slot for me here. And then I could just have a road connect some way elseways. Not necessary at the moment. But we will have this side here. And I will put down the library here. Just right now. Turn you off, however, because we don't need it yet. Okay, that is only taking papyrus. So then we need to get the manufacturing up and ready over here. Unless I want to... But this really does... Yeah, okay, no. So yeah, that third one then, for the ivory and whatnot, will be here. And then you will drag ivory down to here. Okay, yeah. So let's actually just put that stuff down since I've got the money. And I am currently remembering things. So this will be where ivory comes down. So if these tablets then are being made down here, they'll have to come back here. Wait a minute. I've got you selected. So yeah, they'll pick them up here. So let's grab, say, 16 here and 20 here. And then this is the opposite, where we will have this imported. That dropped off there. And then I guess you? No. Yes. You. You can go ahead and just grab them from here and distribute. And then we'll have you be the only ones pulling copper from here because that's all we need. In which case we don't necessarily need this much because I thought I was going to have a lot more, except it's all coming down here. Right? Or no, this was going to be wood. This was going to be wood, and then we were going to make furniture here. Jesus Christ. I said I was remembering things and then proved myself wrong. Okay, we're just gonna hit these for now until I can remember. Actually, we can potentially sell that furniture back. Okay. So instead, all of this import needs to come here to be manufactured here. So let's go ahead and grab you. Just drag a road. And unfortunately, we only get one. And is that even in range? I guess it is. So we will take ivory, not papyrus, copper, and let's take 20 of those and 16 of these because these are damned expensive. Which means that... Okay, so you are down here. The priest quarter needs to be here. This one we can go ahead and set up. This one... Go that way, and then that way. And then that works. And I could have another one going the opposite direction. But maybe not right yet. So if I do... Yeah, see, that's unfortunate. That doesn't fit there now. Well, I mean, I could still make it fit that way. And the jewelry just ends up here. But I didn't want it that way because I want this to go full. Yeah. Right? I don't know how this shit's gonna fit. I should have this close as possible, so it's a shorter route here. But yeah, I mean, if I put this here and then I angled this upward, then we could get it fitting right here. Whatever. It goes here. Now, you take this. Drop down. In fact, we need you to up and up. So we actually need 2. We will actually need 2 because now I need it to be a drop-off point for both of these. So 16 and then 20, and then we will have you be the be the catch-all that then takes all of this stuff. I mean, I guess I can put it like this. Just trying not to waste space here, because if I drag a road here, I can then break off on some of this stuff. 1, 2. No, I mean that doesn't work. It doesn't work there. Either way, it won't work here. I think I'm just fussing too much here. I'm not gonna really get too far. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I would actually get more this way. Yeah, I'll still get more that way. And then I guess we just put one here. I'm just trying not to block this off, so I can actually use it. If I scale this properly, I'm going to need multiples to make this work. But I also don't want this out of range, because it needs to be able to come back in here. Now, put that there. Okay, so we grab it, save for 20, save for 16, and I think that'll be enough. So we'll get tablets. Okay. So where are we in terms of... You're 34, you're 20, and then that's also where we get papyrus. So in order to open that, we need to get the jewels. And we don't have... Okay, we can import these here now. In fact, you're the only one I can import that from. Yeah. So we have to begin importing this, which is going to be crazy expensive. And then turn that into jewels to unlock... Not that one. That one, not that one. To unlock Thebes. So we need 40. So I guess... Damn it. We will take some of those until we fill this in. And then we have Copper Workshop here and here. Alright, well, let's see this in action. I think we can now actually afford to do this here. That is correct, where it's up and down. Okay, cool. What the fuck is going on here now? Is this confused now? That I've got too many ports? Can I not have more than one port? Maybe I can't have more than one port. Well, then that's a good thing we got this, isn't it? Oh, that's gonna fuck with everything if I can't do that. Why could you build more than one if you can't use more than one? This is within range. We're taking that. I said to import it, right? Or did I not? That'd be typical that I didn't. So 20? Yeah, let's stick it to 20 right now. There you go. Very, very, very expensive way to have to open a trade route. And, once again, a massively overcomplicated way to handle this. That you have to first gain the prestige to unlock it, and then you have to pay for it with goods. Why can't you just pay for it with money? Like any sane person would do for their game. There's just too many extra steps in this game. It reminds me kind of when I did the Banished mods. And they just added about 5 times more steps you needed for the goods. For no discernible reason? Alright. None more for you. We'll now get the goods here. Looking at pollution, we are getting a bit. Still within acceptable tolerances. Thankfully, money still is not yet an issue. It's going to be, though, once we start importing the other two things. It's going to be. Okay, so we've got that. And then we need faith. And we should have faith. That seems to be pretty consistent. So now let's go ahead and do the jeweler. And have you come that way. And then you will be going that way. We are already at 13 on the good scale. We're not quite there on everything else. So you need a little bit more convincing. There you go. inside of this needs more convincing. You need jewelry. It always weirds me out that in the middle of a block you've got someone who has nothing. How the shit does that work? And we just don't have enough. I need to begin importing more. Double it. See, now I could be turning around and making money off of this. Except we... Yeah, I could actually. It's a conflict I don't think I'm going to win here. It may just end up that I have to have it imported elsewhere. But maybe I can handle it. So if I grab all of it to import and bring it back around. The thing is, I just feel like we would fill up here and then I would have no space to put anything. And as it is, they can't keep up with production anyhow. Yeah, we still need one more. God. So we're overabundant a little bit there. But I would have to have one more to make so much that I could take it back here. But this should even out now. And maybe if that's the case, maybe I can afford to shrink this. Once we start seeing this back up, I'll start shrinking the capacity. But we're really not seeing a surplus here. Without dipping into a full 60, probably. Yeah, it's these ones. We're not maintaining enough. Try that. And we're not selling enough meat to maximize that. But I don't think... Yeah, they're not... It's not like they got surplus here. So... These guys just aren't working fast enough. Well, okay. So, instead of ivory here, let's turn this around like that, anticipating to do that, and I will have that come up here. If I... So I could put this here, manufacture some tablets here, then drag it over to here. Yeah. Okay. Let's just see if we can't get this going. Copper, do another one, then hopefully that'll be enough surplus that I can start trading it back. and offset our costs a bit. And then pretty soon, in fact, why don't we just go ahead and do this? Since I've got so many people, let's go ahead and turn on this and get that brew making started. And I will also go ahead and put a pour market down, getting ready to distribute beer. And we've not got that started yet either. Question really is, where do I want to put it? Because I really don't want to have to mess around with this stuff. So we could right up along here, right up along there. I don't know. I think either way I'm kind of screwed on this. So we're going to have, actually, let me look here. When it comes to, those are ceremonial items, I keep talking about tablets, but 60. We don't have enough beer still. This is still not enough fucking beer. So we will have to make more and drag it down here. And we don't want to grab, well, we do. So that means it's got to drop it off here, I guess. So we can't. God damn it. Why can't we maintain this? I am way overproducing right now. Why the fuck can't we keep this in stock? I'm not selling any. It keeps emptying. That pisses me off so much. I complain about it every goddamn mission, but it's fucking ridiculous that your higher tier stuff disappears faster than your lower tier stuff. It's like these people never played one of these fucking games before. That is more like it. Now, you put an obelisk in here. Really, that wasn't enough. Not enough for you. So those two need more. Everyone else is happy. So you're gonna need there. Now they will evolve when we finally get around to that. Okay, so that is full, so we're ready to do this now. We are going to come in here and begin selling. Okay. 40 might be too much, but we'll see. We'll grab that and start making real money here. And I just want to make sure it is going to maintain a level. This guy is now going to be carrying around 20. I may want to lower this. We seem to be maintaining a supply, though, so that should be fine. I think we're okay. So now we need to work towards the next level of that. But I want more beer. I want this full before we start distributing. And the only way that's going to happen is if I make another bunch of this and pull it down. Which is a pain. It's just a goddamn pain. We're out of this. Where's our ceramics at? 54 to 60, of course, of course, of course. We're always fucking out of goddamn ceramics. It's just, it doesn't end. It never fucking ends. Okay. So, let's grab those to be bakers. Because we're going to have some brewers up in here. And we need to get that going next. So, that's where we're at. In fact, just to maintain this, though. So when you think about it, though, that is for both of these, right? That is for both of these. So, realistically speaking, adding just one more partial farm instead of two ought to be enough to brew it up, put it in a thing, and then supply both of these, because then when we make another one over here, that should also be enough. In theory. So basically, 1 1/2 handles 2 blocks worth of these. That's good to know. Alright. Well, we gotta maintain this somehow. Why are these in fucking storage? Because I'm not accepting them yet. God damn it! There. Now that looks good. Now I think we can start distributing. We'll start pulling over here. In fact, let's grab that. Make sure I'm grabbing the right goddamn one. We'll grab from here and drop it off here. It is dropping off there. So we just now need to focus more on ceramics, which I could just do here, like I'd originally planned on doing. It would be fairly easy to set up. Probably not enough, but maybe it would be. And again, it might just be easier to keep stuffing this and only have them go to one place. Because I'm going to need one more slot at least for bread making, probably. Which is not being gathered here. If I do that, I need to have another one somewhere. Ah, fuck. What a mess. Pull this here. Bread collect. I don't even goddamn know. I don't even know. I need to end this one here. I'll see you next time.